Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the world of reclamation. Oh, sorry, not reclamation, Stoneblock 4. I was thinking of reclamation, which is why I said it, a little slip of the tongue. So I was messing about in the creative world, trying to figure out how to get the autocrafting to work, and it turns out I'm actually just a silly guy. So it seems like for this to function, once you build the ring down there, all you have to do is attach your pattern provider to one of the sides. So I'm not actually sure which side works best. What I'm checking right now is I need to move this guy. Okay, that will work there. So if I do take you off and move, and grab this. Did my tesseract just... Okay, it didn't fall too far. Oh wait, I can fly in here. Okay, I was worried for nothing. So we can move this guy over here. So we'll put the tesseract right in front. That should power it. Just set this to activate, send and receive only. Then take our guy here. There we go. So we should be able to, let's see, is the power actually going in though? I think so. So now if we grab you and swap you over to wrench mode and take this out. So the power should be going in. So what we have to do is just put our pattern provider here on the top, and then using a bunch of these smart ME cables, you just have to attach it here, like so, and then attach it. Now the only caveat is that I didn't realize it, but if you're more experienced with applied energistics than I am, you probably realize that. You have to build a second one of these at home and then link these with a busted singularity. So let's head on home. Now we do have a matter condenser available. Where did I put you? Where did I put him? Oh, he's over here. So we do have a matter condenser. And we're going to need this to make a singularity, which is this guy right here, and it will take a 256k ME storage component, which is not too bad, honestly. Just takes a couple of crafts. And then we can make a singularity. So let me move you. Where should I put this? You can go anywhere, really. We'll put it in this little alcove right here. Right here. Because I believe I know a trick to make... this make a lot of singularities pretty fast. Usually it's pretty slow, but we should be able to work pretty well. View stored. Thanks to this infinite water cell. Because it stores infinite water, you can just have a thing push an infinite amount of cobblestone or water into the matter condenser to make the things. But now that we can make the ME storage bus, we're going to make one of these. We're going to need an annihilation and a formation core, which will take some flux dust and some other stuff. So I might do that in between episodes just to set that up, because that's just going to be a lot of crafting. So if we go back into tier 3, let's see. Let's work on this one over here, because there's less items here. Meet the Infernal, looting the vault, the Infernal Compass. We don't need this one anymore. Flame of the Disco. Hidden deep within Netherrack, the Infernal mentioned a buried vault in the Nether Ring that is home to a very dangerous burning soul. The vault comes alive once the jukebox is activated with its favorite song. This vault is dangerous. Please come prepared. And to make this, you need 100 millibuckets of latex, netherite scrap, and blaze gold ingots. Blaze gold comes from raw blaze gold, which comes from the Just Dyer's Things, which comes from Blaze Bloom, And we should be able to make this. So let me gather you. Let's see. There you go. Blaze Bloom. Can we upgrade you again? We can. Void Shimmer. Can we upgrade you again? No. Put you right here. Now this one does eat Skulk, I believe, or Chorus, so actually I probably shouldn't have upgraded him all the way. Oh, or Ender Pearls. Perfect. Ender Pearls are something we have a lot of. So let's come over here, grab some Ender Pearls. They stack up to 32? I thought they only stack up to 16. Must have changed it for the pack. Put that in there. So we need to make a Blaze Gold, which, as you might think, takes blocks of gold. 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now that's going to change into Blaze Gold. What is this? Oh, we finished 2 more of these. And it gives us some raw Blaze Gold. Celestial Gems, Chorus Fruit, and this. Now we can't make more Chorus Fruit, right? Because it doesn't have the main block. Unless, can I put this in a... You need End Stone. Later then. Celestial Gems. And they're done. Perfect. 22 raw Blaze Gold. Yoink. So now we can make the Pigstep Music Disc. We're going to need 1 piece of netherite scrap and 4 Blaze Gold. Scrap. And only 4 of this. And we are going to need some latex. So it's a good thing we had this going. And let's go make it in the World Engine. Click here. So you and you, and then we're gonna have to right click this, I think. There we go. Now can I pull it back out? No, I think if I just shift click, it won't do what I want. Can I clear this? You can dump it. And it is getting power, perfect. So we'll leave the latex in there for now, just in case we can use it later. Come up here, replace you. So now we have the Pigstep. It's down here. Tampering with spirits. Infusing a spirit into anything is not usually welcomed, one could say. To start this process, you'll need a spirit altar to commune with spirits. You can find runewood trees within the Arcane Grove, ready to put up a fight. Once you've harvested some of the runewood, you'll need a single piece of refined soulstone to create the altar. The structure requires either throwing raw ores into the Weeping Well structure, or the magician can help you out for the right price. The structure spawns in the lower deep slate ring. The Weeping Well is needed to progress in Malum. Interesting. So it's this stuff here. See, I like how they're weaving the dungeon exploration into the main quests in a pretty seamless way. Ignite 'em. Kill Ignis. Okay. So that is a pretty powerful boss, which means we're going to need some pretty powerful upgrades ourselves. Luckily, we have the power of level 70 enchants, which should give us the edge. Although we don't have many books, do we? Can I make some more books? We're always low on paper. Probably because I only have a single sugarcane growing everything we need. There should be one more. There it is. Paper. Book. 3 books. Not nearly enough. But we should be able to get some pretty good enchants regardless. Store that. If we find some more books... Oh, where's my compass? There it is. Oh, we're going to go to the Infernal Vault first anyway. So we're going to take all of this. We're going to remove this stuff. Grab some lapis. And see what we can... Ooh, there is there could be one downside. If I get a negative effect, that won't be good. Let's see. Because our quanta is 95, and we don't have any rectification. What could go wrong? Protection 5. Fire protection, protection, and respiration. Fire protection, unbreaking, mana boost. I just want plus 100 max mana though. No. We need protection. Life mending, mana regen, nope. I'm immune to fire, so that's why I need regular protection. More fire protection. Fire protection, mana regen 4, mana boost 4. Unbreaking, come on, we need protection. Blast protection, I mean, that's not bad. Good for the wither. Thorns, that one's worth. This is the problem with trying to do it this way. You never get what you want. Okay, Berserker's Fury is actually really bad, so I think I should scrap this chestplate. In case you didn't know, Berserker's Fury makes it so you take more damage, but you deal more damage, which is not what we want. VII? No, we don't need it. We need protection. Even better projectile protection, come on. Luckily we have a lot of levels. There we go, protection 3, okay. What about you? Feather falling, nope. Okay, and we're done. Only took a couple more lapis. Not bad, not bad, pretty lucky. So we have protection 5, fire protection 5, protection 3, fire protection 2, protection 5, projectile protection VI, unbreaking, and mana regen. And then the diamond boots rolled pretty well as well. Along with a bunch of max mana, which is nice, but doesn't really do anything for us really. Now let's see, how far are we from the Infernal Vault? 1,000 blocks away. Makes sense, it is in the Infernal area. So we're going to have to be digging quite far in order to slay Ignis, the Guardian of the Vault. So, only one thing to do, let's get going. Looks like we made it. This is so annoying. Why? Okay, I can place over here. It's like the boundaries of this thing is where you can't place it. Looks like there's a lot of lava in here. String bass, chimes, harp, vibraphone. A couple of chests in here too. It seems like that's all of it. How do I go in here? The vault comes alive once the jukebox is activated with its favorite song. Locate the vault. Oh, it's ethereal glass. You could just walk in. Orange concrete. Creative text screen. So if we just grab this, and before I be rash, grab you. That way we can teleport right back there. If we happen to lose the fight. I'm not saying we're going to lose the fight, I'm just saying if something happens that causes us to lose the fight, we're ready. And let's take down Ignis. Oh wait, these guys can't hurt me because I'm immune to fire. Is that? Okay, I thought it was turning it into lava, so I didn't have anything to worry about. 2% to the goal. Ice, ice, baby, keep trying. I don't know what it means. I think I just keep fighting these guys? Ice, ice, baby, keep trying. I have no idea what's going on. How am I supposed to beat this? Yeah, I have no idea. It's going up, but I'm not sure what's making it go up. Okay, when I stand here, it heats up. Oh, I see, I see. I need to stand on the yellow ones to shoot the red fire, and that's gonna heat it up. Gotcha. Okay, I understand the puzzle now. $87, 90. I'm gonna have to restart the music box. Ooh, it completed. And it opens a hole in the bottom. Okay, let me take out these guys. They must be fake, because they don't drop a lot of orbs. Okay, so that's how we enter this place. Boing. Ancient Knights, uh-oh. Pyromancer. Okay, the Pyromancer should be easy. Healing Circle, cast. Oh, I think they count as skeletons, so the healing circle is actually damaging them. Oh, and this guy can't deal damage to me. Cool, they drop stuff. Trial keys. Bunch of stuff from Malum. Seems to be it. Can reset the trial vaults. Yeah, I don't want to do that. What is this? Fire rune. I'm going to store all of that away. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, wait this out. Okay, I was bad. Random codex glyph, a glow squid spawn egg, silk touch reparation, efficiency 4, blocks of quartz. Take that stuff. What is this? You unlocked a glyph of freeze. Oh, cool. So it's like just a random drop. Harp. Observers and dispensers with lava buckets. That can't be good. Well, I'm immune to lava as well. Unless it's a puzzle. Not sure. Let's see. We have a door. We have a bunch of dispensers with lava buckets. Do I take one out? So I could just steal these. Now does it open the door? I'm immune to lava, so I'm not worried actually. Wait, the door opened for a second. Why did it open? Okay. Bit synth. Oh, it's a music puzzle. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to be hitting the right one to open this or something. You know what? Oh, wait, it opened. And it closed again. How am I supposed to get through this? What exactly is the puzzle here? Vibraphone. Ooh, loot barrel. And I missed. And last one. Cool enchants, nothing. Diamond, capacity, gold ingot, blackstone. And don't need any of this. I'm kind of just clicking these. Yeah, I have no idea how this puzzle is supposed to work. Is it just supposed to be you need to wait for the lava to come down? I have no idea. Because see, this one says bells. It makes a bell sound. Oh. Okay, that one just had a fake floor. This one has another trial chamber. These don't hurt me. Cool. What are you? Just spawns blazes. Oh, wait a minute. This is the Ignis boss. Uh-oh. Okay, he actually doesn't hurt that badly. And most of his damage is fire-based. So I think I can beat him, it'll just take a while. Yeah, stay over there. Okay, the explosion damage does harm me, but the rest of his fire does not. Okay, I should be able to beat him. It'll just be really slow. Uh-oh. Oh wait, my armor's broken, what the? Wait, what? Oh, he hit me with some kind of debuff, that's what it was. I think I can deflect this, right? Yes. Huh. I don't think I can beat Ignis in my current form. Huh. Yeah, for this kind of fight, I think I should have used some Apotheosis stuff. Yeah, he's stripping my armor. But I might be able to beat him. I just gotta wait out the debuff. And then go in when he's weaker. Okay, back on. Okay, if I reflect the purple one, I can do some good damage. Uh-oh. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Uh-oh, that's bad. Ouch. Can I even teleport home now? Oh, I keep my armor, And my backpack. Do I keep my trinkets? I do keep my trinkets. Huh. Okay, so we keep everything but that stuff. I do get the key to open it. And I can teleport back there with my portal. Huh. But you saw we did not deal a lot of damage. So the pyromancer could be found in the Tail of the Ice Gateway. You get $10 for that. Kill blazes as well. Huh. Okay, that means we're gonna have to use gearing up here and make ourselves stronger. Let's see, the Guide of Shadows, World's Tears, yada yada. Understanding affix items, gems, the salvaging table. Did I make a oh, you have to make a salvaging table. So I think I got one at some point. Salvaging. Smithing table. Amethyst dust. We're going to have to make some. Iron axe. Iron pickaxe. See, we need amethyst dust. Might as well convert half a stack just so we have a full stack of it for other stuff. Let's see. I need a hammer. I think it has to be the other type of hammer though. Will this hammer work? I don't think it will. No. And oh, there it is. There's my other hammer. Okay. Amethyst dust. Now we can craft the salvaging table. And we'll put this... Yeah, we'll put it over here in this corner, next to this stuff. Now we need the reforging table. I think we have another enchantment table in this chest over here. Not the salvaging, what was it called? The reforging table. Put you over here. Reforging table takes the simple one with netherite, arcane sands, and nether brick. Arcane sands we can get from any epic affix item. And I haven't seen any drop, so I think we just have to make them. And then the augmenting table takes God-forged pearls, which you can craft later. Seems to be the only way to get it, actually. The gem cutting table is going to be next. Let's see, gem cutting table. We need some shears. This is how you upgrade your gems. And then what are these? The sigil of withdrawal will remove all socketed gems on an item without damaging the item. The sigil of unnaming removes the affix name of an item. The sigil of socketing are used to increase it. This is a lot cheaper than I remember it being. Now where do I actually get the gems in this pack? Apothic gems. They only drop from... Oh, I remember. So if you want to farm gems, Apotheosis gems, you actually have to... You can't use a mob grinder. You have to use your own tools. I mean your own hand. Yeah, this one. Store that in there. Yeah, like this, a chipped tyrannical gem. If we put it in a shield, we increase armor toughness. If you put it in your boots, you get more max health, but you lose lifesteal. So let's see, if we type gem. Yeah, so here's all the gems, and they all do different things. So if I remember from when I played Cisco's mod, ballast gems were really good because you could get, as you could see, plus 10 attack damage on something. We could buy them. That seems like a waste. And how do I use these gem dusts? Sigil of enhancement used to fuel the augment table. Oh, I see. So we can make gate pearls and they drop affix items and gems. It's 3 waves with, I can't talk, witch, a fixed armored husk, a fixed armored stray, polar bear wolf, armored bogged, vampiric phantom, random apothic invader, and 5 heralds of the nether. I'm not sure how dangerous those are though. Like there's no way of understanding how difficult they would be. But I should be able to... Well, one, we should upgrade our stuff to netherite. Where do I get a smithing template? Bastion bridge chest. Well, there's no bastion bridges. Completion loot. So it seems like we could have got one for one of the vaults. That's what I'm seeing here. Although I don't see it. Starbuncle wheel. Other stuff. Oh, there it is. So there was a small chance that you can get the smithing template for that. What can we do for weapons? We're technically in the mid game, right? Celestial Gem is the next tier for armor. Instead of durability, it uses energy. Elemental armor. Project E armors negate a percentage of damage when equipped, with red matter having the highest overall. That's pretty easy. Dark matter smithing template. Oh, you still need a netherite smithing template though. Oh, we can buy it from the fabricator, and then you only have to buy one, because then you could just make more. So to progress there, we're going to need better equipment for sure. Along with the gems. Let's see, so what kind of gate pearls can we get? Gate pearl. Here's all the gate pearls. Gateway of the Apothic Pinnacle requires higher world tier. And let's see. Enderman loot rolls. Apothic items of the first frontier. What tier are we at? We're still in Haven. Equipped a common chestplate, equipped common boots. How do I get that stuff? I think I just have to do these fights, right? Spider eyes. We don't have any spider eyes? Oh, because my mob farm didn't kill that many spiders. Oh, nope. There we are. Throw you in there. Of the first frontier. And what's going to spawn? Random Apothic Invader, 3 affixed armored zombies. Oh, I read this one already. I don't think it should be that difficult, especially if I pull out my secret weapon. The matter cannon. Which I should be able to craft. Or should we do it normally? Let's see. Because it doesn't mention the matter cannon in here, even though it is a pretty powerful weapon. It does say the IE revolver. It does have that gun. So that could be the case. Oh, we can also make gems and stuff as well. So for this we need arcwood, copper, and lapis. Let's see. Arcwood, copper, and lapis. 421, perfect. because we're going to need some better gear to actually fight this guy. Luckily, the jewelry is actually really easy to use. You craft it pretty much with like any ingot and then combine it with any gem. Go home. Put you over here. Just like that, as you can see. You do have to find these though, which is a little bit difficult. And see, here's all the different applicable materials. Not sure what's the strongest though. For example, so if we take our blaze gold, like so. See, it goes up there. So if we wanted to make, say, a improved gem set ring, and then it even tells you here, I think what they are. The rune inscribed ring allows you to inscribe runes from the Iron Spells mod. This can only be bought from the enchanter's shop. Did I buy this from the enchanter's shop? I thought I got it from somewhere. Gems. Here's all the gems. Artisan scrolls. Banding materials. The main use is to multiply effects. So I believe the highest one you can use normally is netherite. So if we take this, it does take more than one though. Let's see, improved gem set. Yeah, 2.5 times quality. It does take 6 though. And then I believe you could just put a diamond in this. And I think diamond is just armor toughness. Yeah, plus 7.5 armor. So that will make us a lot more tanky. Oh, we do have 2 rings though already. And fire immunity is pretty strong versus Ignis. The mana ring though, I think we can do away with for now. So we'll put that on. Then we can make an amulet. But I think we want an amulet of attack damage. So which one gives attack damage? If I type amulet, create crafts and addition, heart amulet, amulet of mana boost. Doesn't actually say. It might be onyx. Yeah, might as well check. So let's see, we need 4 of this and a diamond. I think this is also going to make an amulet of armor toughness. Yeah, of armor. Plus 5. What's my amulet? Oh, the reflecting necklace. That's kind of... Ooh, it did upgrade though. How do I level you up? Infernal Hatred, level up. Oh, this button. Oh, we don't have any levels. There we go. "69 units, each shard deals 0.72 damage. Yeah, that's really, really low. I'd rather just take more armor. So now, just with those 2 trinkets, we increased our armor by 13. Now, how do I put stuff on these? That's a good question. Well, I'm gonna have to fight some of these guys, so let's make a weapon to slay them with. Malum scythes, malum weapons, the ender, vanilla netherite weapons. Okay, so it does say vanilla netherite is like the main one here. So I think I'm just gonna buy one of these smithing templates from the fabricator. Then we can just make more as needed. Oh, where's my template? Oh, right, I forgot. AE really doesn't like this craft. Thinks it's really funky. There we go. And make a diamond sword. Come to our smithing table. Netherite. Grab some lapis. And taste my blade. Yeah, see, if I can't one-shot a goat, this weapon is not that good. I need higher levels of sharpness. Knockback and capturing. Knockback, looting, Reaper 5. I don't even know what Reaper does. Oh, we need more levels. And then, once we do this gate pearl, we should be good to go. I'm gonna have to probably farm this a couple times though, because I'm gonna need a lot of the gems. And the only way to get gems is by farming. The easiest way though is... I probably shouldn't be talking while I'm right here, so I'll just cut this out. So the easiest way to get gems is if you use a Silk Touch pickaxe on a spawner, you can pick it up and then move it, and you can set it to do different things. The way I did it in Cisco's mod was I just changed a spawner to only spawn silverfish, because silverfish don't have any vanilla drops. Smite, Knockback, Reaper. They don't have any vanilla drops, which means they only drop useful thingamabobs. Gems, useful gems. So let's see, we're pretty set. I would want to get more protection on stuff, but we can do that later. So let me come over here and take on these guys. This gateway can only be opened in World Tier Frontier. Huh. Which means we need to equip a common chestplate and common boots. Interesting. Gotcha. So sometimes these guys do drop armor. That's not really useful for anything. I'm gonna have to set up a mob farm. Did I get a Silk Touch book? Let me see. Silk Touch. No. There's ways to get Silk Touch though, pretty easily. Let me put this stuff away. Wicked Spirit, that stuff. Yeah, like chipped ballast gems. We want a bunch of these gems. Those are really good. Let's see, put away all of this stuff. Oh, I had a potion of strength. I should have used that. Garnet. What does garnet do? Large attributes. There's also a way to, what is it called? There is an artisan scroll that lets you craft rings with 2 gems, which is really good. Let's see. So where can I find a spawner? Anywhere in one of these, pretty easily. So let's make a new pickaxe. And see if we can get Silk Touch real quick. There we go. Silk Touch, efficiency, and unbreaking. And let's go quickly grab ourselves a spawner, probably from over here. Alright, let's find ourselves a spawner. Skeleton. Thank you. I want a silverfish spawner, because then I don't have to update it myself. Let's see. Zombie. Zombie. Silverfish spawners are usually hidden under the ground. So let's see if we can find one. Like, I remember there was one over here that I busted open. Let's see, so if we follow this route over here, should be able to find one. I wonder why these spawners don't spawn. I thought the whole gimmick with those ones is that the zombie's supposed to fall down on your head, you know? Let's see, silverfish. They're usually hidden in like some of these rooms. Let's see, I'm looking for food for one, but also I'm trying to also find the named stuff. Ooh, I can use that. And a sourceberry, cool. For this thing. I'm trying to find the common chestplate and common boots. Like, these guys should drop them if you're lucky. Nautilus shells, 40 copper. That's crazy. See, there should be some in here. This is where I left last time. Yeah, zombie spawner. The reason I want a specifically silverfish spawner is that they don't have any drops, which means they don't clog up your... What's the word for it? Your storage system. They only output gems. Let's see, maybe up here. Did I get it? Let's see. Zombie, skeleton, silverfish. Perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. Skeleton, zombie, silverfish. Apothic spawners added by Apotheosis. So when you shift, they tell you all the stats. Minimum spawn delay, max spawn delay, the spawn count, max entities, activation range, and spawn range. If you click U, you should be able to see... Yeah, here they go. Spawner modification. So we want fermented spider eyes to increase the spawn count. A piece of wool to make them make no noise. Redstone control, so that you can activate it with a lever. You can use prismarine if you want. It does make it a little easier to stand further away. We got chorus fruit. This is the most important one. When you put chorus fruit on it, they spawn with no AI, which means they don't do anything. They won't dig into stone, they won't move, they won't attack. Then you feed it a bunch of sugar and a bunch of gas tiers to increase the entities. Add a bunch of clocks to make it go faster. Oh, they must have added this since the last time I played. Pointed dripstone reduces the max health down to 20%. If you do the nether star, it doesn't even need the player, which is useful for other stuff. Soul lantern to ignore light. Spawn mobs will drop extra loot, increasing with level. Interesting. Yeah, they added a couple new ones since I played in Cisco's mod. They spawn set on fire. Okay, that's funny. And then if you also do it with nether quartz, it just resets it. So, let's put this stuff away, because I don't need that. Put away this stuff. So we're going to need a piece of wool, string, oh, should have wool in here. Piece of wool, dripstone, chorus fruit. Was it the popped one or the, okay, unpopped. Then we're going to need a bunch of clocks, right? And fermented spider eye. We will need brown mushrooms. Do I not have any brown mushroom? I don't think so. Yeah, no brown mushrooms, so we can't do that one. I'll have to find some mushrooms. Wool, a redstone comparator. Where is the comparator? There it is. A bunch of sugar. Let me grab that, because I killed a bunch of witches from the spawner, so it's full of sugar. Bunch of sugar. What else will we need? The gas tier is useful, but I don't have any, or I don't have a lot. Minimum value 20, so how many clocks will I need? We'll need like 5 clocks. And we should be good to go. So if I take this stuff, and we'll put it in... Oh, I also need a lever for the redstone control. That's actually the most important part. Never forget this. Because if you forget the lever, bad things can happen. You want to be able to turn it off. Oh wait, I have silk touch. Whoops. I have infinite cobblestone. What am I doing? Make a lever. So if we come over here, put this guy right here. Just a few tweaks, because see, now it's turned off. Now you can turn it on. Quiet, bunch of dripstone, add a bunch of sugar, add a bunch of clocks, and see, they just kind of freak out. And that's it, it's that easy. Can't really see it though, so if we take a look at the stats here, so you can see the minimum spawn delay is 20. I will need to add the soul lantern, so it ignores the light. Because I don't want anything else to spawn in there. I might have a soul lantern. Soul lantern. Yeah, we can make one. Yeah, see, there's a bunch in here. Who needs darkness? I don't have knowledge of the ages. Okay, and now that should work for making them. Let's see. The max spawn delay has to be changed to max spawn delay. How do I reduce that one? Apothic spawners, max spawn delay. Minimum spawn delay. Oh, that's the clock. Okay, so we need a lot more clocks actually. So we're going to craft like a stack of clocks. It's not going to take that many clocks. But you do want to set up other spawners for other places. Clock. But actually, now that I think about it, I wonder how it works in Stoneblock. Because in Cisco's mod, the way he did it was each dimension gave you different drops. The overworld was for the... What was it for? The overworld had its own, the nether had its own, and the end had its own. But since we're all in one dimension here, I wonder what it uses. So then you just feed this guy. Oh, you just feed this. You can see the stats keep going down. Down to 20. Now if I slay these guys, it should just keep spawning new ones. See, and there we go. Now they drop the gems. And that's how you do it. So, is there any other way I can increase this? Their health is already low enough. The spawn range is fine. We can increase the max entities, and then we just need to have them moved to a little slot over here. And we can do that with multiple ways. Mob grinding utilities has the little pushers, so I think I'll use that. So we'll just have them push into a little slot right here, and then take them out. So let's grab those blocks, and then we'll just have to replace it at mob entity conveyor belts. I think 36 is enough for that space. You just want to move them so that the spawner keeps spawning. Yeah, and a couple of them spawn up there, which you don't want. I think if I put the lever up there, it should stop it from spawning up there. Yeah, because see, there's a gem up there that I want. Cracked Bloody Pearl. Staves or spellbooks? They must have added some more. Usually other mods add some different apothic gems. So if we move these, like so, and they'll start pushing. So let's just have them all push to the end here. It is kind of weird watching them freak out. They have no AI, so their animation just bugs out. And there we go. Now it kind of works. They're still a bit too close, but as you can see, they start dropping the gems, and that's what we want. So if we equip the shield, I like using the Brawler's gem in a shield because it gives you a 10% bonus max health. And as you can see here, we can upgrade it to the next version, and it gets bigger and bigger as the bonus grows, which is really good. It starts at 10%, then 15, then 20, then 25, and the perfect is at 30. And you can socket multiple of these Brawler gems in a shield because they're not unique. There's a couple gems that are unique that can't be stacked, but those ones definitely can. Now, in order to make this work better, you usually want a sword with looting and scavenger on it. Scavenger is available here, right? Scavenger. Yes, scavenger is available. So you want max level looting and max level scavenging on your sword as well. That way you can increase the chances of getting gems. But it's really that simple. Now if I move these guys over, I might be able to get them a bit further here. Yeah, see, there we go. So now it's far enough away that it just continuously keeps making them. Looks like it almost works over here. Might need to add a couple more on this side, a couple more over there. But it works. Also a good way to get a lot of experience. Now let's see. We should be able to get broken versions of all the gems for now until I get better armor, but I'm not actually sure how I'm supposed to get the common chestplate and common boots. If I check the gate pearls, maybe there's one we can use. Pearl. Enderman loot rolls. First frontier. Gate pearl. Win tier trivia gateway. Remove trivia wall. Teleport back to start. Emerald Grove. Overworldian Knights. Loot rolls. Summon frogs. Ascent Summit. Warden stuff. This looks like a boss. That's definitely a boss. Endless Gateway of Apotheosis Invaders. Why does this one not have the requirement on it? Huh, you'd have to buy it. But it looks like... Yeah, I need to find some more Apotheosis gear so we can also level it up and get better gems. But for now, we can just do this to gather a bunch of gems and we're good to go. Silverfish Soul. Huh, I didn't realize that was a drop. Ice Magic Resistance. Gem of the Warlord. This one's also good because it gives you plus 5% attack damage. So it all stacks, which makes it really powerful. The Solar Gem I don't believe was that useful. Protection Pierce. Max health. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to have to chill here until we gather a bunch of these. Because there's not really a way to farm the gems automatically, I don't think. Like, it has to come from you. Otherwise, I would have had gems in here. Which doesn't seem to be the case. Gearing up. Netherite Sword. Generating resources. Apotheosis spawners. I wonder why it doesn't say it here. Let's see. It might say it in the Chronicle of Shadows. Let's see. Formerly known as the Deadly Module. Gems and sockets. Gems. Yada yada. Gems can be found in chest loot and may be found rarely when killing mobs. Gem drops are more common for real players, but have a very small chance to drop from machines and other automation sources. They're more likely to drop from bosses. Gotcha. Okay, so I should be able to set up another drill over here then to automatically clean up the silverfish. Because if you take a look, like, we got this after killing a couple silverfish. So even if it's a much smaller chance, if I just AFK while I do something else, that should make it really strong. And then we should be strong enough to go back and take down Ignis as well. But anyways, alright, so after sitting here and grinding for a little bit, I realized what I needed to do to upgrade us to the frontier. And it was actually way easier than I thought. I kind of forgot that I crafted the items you needed to do it. But as you can see, by standing here and killing them manually, you get a lot more drops. Oh, I'm starting to get ash because this sword inflicts fire for some reason. Oh, it has +3 fire damage on it. That's why. Let me put this away. I don't know what the souls are for, and I'm getting a lot of them. Anyways, so the way to do it is you just come over to that table we crafted previously, the reforging table, and you can put your items in there and reforge them, as you can see. So this one will make mob drops teleport to you, 10% overheal, armor pierce, and sweeping damage, whereas this one that I have inflicts bleeding, sundering, has 3 fire damage, plus 2.5 attack knockback, and a 0.83 sweeping damage ratio, whatever that means. I also enchanted our shield and all of our armor. So once I enchanted the armor, that really fixed the world frontier and pushed us to the next one. Now you can see some of the armor and the weapons have sockets, and that's where we're going to put the gems to make ourselves a lot stronger. So if we come over here and see what gems we got, come out over here, you can see there. You can see the gems drop. You can see the types of gems available. So let's see. So to fight Ignis, we want our ballast gems, which is going to increase our attack damage. We have a chipped one. We want gems of the warlord to increase our crit damage or attack damage. I think attack damage is better. Goes in the helmet. We want the guardian gems for our shield. That's going to increase our armor. And then let's see. The slipstream gem can go into your boots to make you get a little bit of dodge. The slipstream gems are interesting in that they're pretty much useless until you get the perfect versions for, I think it's like 20% dodge chance, which is actually useful. Let's see, the brawlers will give us more health, which is useful. We could put that in the armor. Let's grab the brawler gems, and then I think that's all we'll need for right now. Yeah, I think that's about it. Duke Endman the Hungry has awoken nearby. You should be able to see him. Duke Endman the Hungry. Ah, there he is. So that's an Apothic Invader. That's part of Apotheosis. They spawn, and by defeating him, we'll actually be able to go to Ascent and start getting better gems. So it looks like he did spawn in here. He is a green one, so he shouldn't be that difficult. Just gotta dodge this stuff. You do have to be careful with the legendary invaders. The legendary invaders generally can just one-shot you, like, no contest. They're really broken. But he was just an uncommon one, which was easy enough to take down. He dropped his Duke Endman the Hungry's lucky recurve bow of the first, and some random stuff we don't need. And that lets us go to Ascent. Activate tier, detailed. So you can see what it adds is every time you ascend, player augments increases. So we get 30% more luck and 55% more experience gain. It changes the drop chances. Before Epic was at 1%, now it's at 10. And the purities increase. So now there's a 1% chance to get flawless ones, whereas before we could get 0. And now monster augments. This is also applies to... I'm not sure if this applies to every monster or just the Apothic monsters. But it adds 8 armor and gives them 5 armor pierce. So it makes the scaling of the world increase as well. They gain more armor, so you need more damage, and they gain armor pierce, which means you need better defenses. Then, once you take their Apothic gear that you don't need, you take it over to the salvaging table, and you can break it into the components. Now then, to fix this, I believe we'll need that time-worn fabric. And if we come to our gem cutting table, put the fabric in here, then you click on the cracked along with, there's one more thing, it's the dust. Gem dust. So you put your gem dust, the fabric, and then your cracked gems, and it lets you upgrade it to the next tier. So now I have 2 chipped gems, and now I have 2 flawed gems, and now I have a guardian gem. And now we can slot this into our different things for better stuff. So you could see the guardian gem, if we put it in core armor, which is I believe your chest plate or your leggings, it'll give +4 armor. If we put it in our netherite sword, we get 20% lifesteal. If we put it in our shield, we get plus 25% armor. Generally, you want to do the biggest flat bonuses coupled with the biggest percent bonuses to get the greatest amount of stuff. I like to generally do a lot of armor and lifesteal, that way you never die, which is very useful. So let's make this one next. Cracked and chipped. Do that again. So now we have 2 flawed. I'm going to need some more gem dust. Luckily the other, what's the word for it? Mob farm, this one, has been running long enough that it's producing quite a lot of stuff. Where did I get the gem dust though? Oh, I never set this to collect gem dust. Ooh, that's not good. Luckily, you can also salvage gem dust from the gems you don't want. So if we take a look at like this magic resistance, we don't need that. We could just salvage those. We should be able to take it over here to the salvaging table as well. Like that, gem dust. Now let me filter that guy because we definitely wasted a lot of gem dust. And even though the chance is really low, it does add up a lot over time. So let's grab all this time-worn fabric, grab the mysterious scrap metal, and I think that's all we need. Oh, and the luminous crystal shards. Those are getting filtered, right? Yes. And put it into our AE system. Now we should be able to fix up this flawed gem. See, I will need the fabric. Once you go up to the higher tier gems, you will need the higher tier things. Fabric, this and this. Missing input. What's the input I'm missing? Oh, it needs 5 gem dust. So you can see the different costs. So to make it the normal gem of the warlord, we'll take 27 of the basic, 9 of the fabric, 3 of the crystals, or 1 of the epic arcane sands, and 5 gem dust. So let's see, we can use this old cracked one to get a little bit more gem dust. Now combine all of that together to make the gem of the warlord. Now we need to combine these cracked ones into chipped. Because you can see the cracked one only gives 1 attack damage, the chipped goes to 2, the flawed is 3.5, the regular is 5, the flawless is 7, and the perfect is 10. And that adds up quite a lot. If we're giving bosses a lot of stats, we want to give ourselves a lot of stats too. So this was going to go in our helmet. How do I socket? I forget how to socket stuff. Smithing table, socket table. How do I socket things? Do I just right click it? I think you just right click it, let me see. Plus 15 attack damage. Yep, there we go. You just right click, now we get plus 15 attack damage, and we can view that here. We go to hide unchanged. Our attack damage is now 9.2, 7 from our netherite sword, and then plus 15 attack damage. Now I don't think that one is, yeah, it's not unique, so you could stack multiple of these. Now we want to get armor as well. Our current armor is 34.25, so if we take our shield here and add the guardian gem, we go up to 42 armor. And that's how you get a lot stronger. You stack these kinds of upgrades and you just let it go nuts. So let's see. we're going to need a bit more gem dust. So let's grab a lot of the gems we don't need. And generally, in your own playthrough, you want to set this up so that the gems you're not going to use go to a different chest. That way, you know, you can just scrap them pretty easily. Like this one. Yeah, probably don't need that. Onyx gem. Yeah, not that useful unless we're fighting mages. Slipstream. Void Umbelite. Yeah, this is more, yeah, for fighting mages. If you're being a mage. Breach gem. This is actually useful for the armor pierce. And as you can see, it is unique, so you can only put one in. Effervescent. Why is there an egg in here? Tyrannical gem. Max health. Armor toughness. That's actually pretty useful. We do have a flawed version which gives us 22% armor toughness, so we'll take that one. And then we'll scrap the solar gems. I generally never use the solar gems because they give you fire damage, but it's not, elemental damage isn't really that great from what I found. If you're doing magic, the mana regen is cool, but the boots giving you the plus 0.25 walking is actually pretty annoying to deal with, which is why I don't like it. So let's go ahead and scrap these and then finish socketing our armor. So I want to scrap all of this. Effervescent, that, this one, and that one. Now we can combine this and combine that. Combine you two. And now we can use these. So we can add 15% health in our shield. And which one? 3.5 attack damage to our sword. And we can add this one as well. So now our attack damage is 15.52. And we can throw this one. We only have one slot in there. We have one in our boots. And we can't put that in our boots. But we can put this in our boots to get 12.5% health. Which takes us to 36 max health. Put all of that away. And now, I think we should be good to fight the one dude. Let's take Regen Potion, Strength, or Instant Healing. And is there anything else we're gonna need for this fight? I don't think so. I think we're good. Immunity to fire. We have a bunch more armor. Sundering, I think... I'm not sure what Sundering does. Maybe it's in the Book of Shadows. I think I put it in here. Let's see if it says what Sundering does. Sundering. The Potion of Sundering is a negative effect. While under its effects, all damage is increased by 20% per level. It serves as a direct counter to resistance and is additive with resistance. Perfect. So this will make Ignis take more damage, which is what we want. Let's see, Potions of Healing. I think we have some more in here. We have a bunch of regen, so I guess I'll take that. Oh, there they are, Potions of Healing. So I think we're good to go. Gonna put my pickaxe away so I don't lose it. And anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good to go. Oh, I know what I can do. I can make a spell of healing. What was that sound? What was that? What the? Eldritch Spirit. What? Huh? Where did that come from? That's weird. Okay, there we go. Now we're collecting the gem dust. Yeah, I have no idea where that came from. That's very odd. Because there should be a healing glyph in here. Let's see, heal. Wind shear, heal. Abjuration essence, and how do you make abjuration? Let's see. Abjuration. Not that difficult, but I don't have fermented spider eyes because we don't have brown mushrooms. So I guess I'll do that another time. I think we're fine though. Put away this. Oh, I wonder if he's immune to magic damage. Bequeath damage. Harm, amplify, amplify. Can I do further harm? I wonder if that works. So if I do this, does it just do it twice? And I don't want to lose my spellbook. Alright, let's go. Yep, Ignis is waiting for us. Oh, that restarts the trial spawners. Yeah, see, we're doing a lot more damage to these knights, and taking a lot less damage too. Quest completed. Cool. Yeah, see, I can already tell we're a lot stronger. Fire breath. Yeah, I didn't reset these. I guess they just reset themselves. Let's see, I still have no idea how to open this. See, it does open by itself though. There we go. Where is he? Where is he? Where is Omni-Man? Oh wait, I'm silly. Why didn't I drink my potions first? Oh. Okay, regen, strength, block his hits. Uh-oh. I don't like when they turn blue. Oh, that's a book. I can shield block too, buddy. Oh, that would have one-shot me if I was weaker. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Do not face tank his big cleave attack. That one is not fun. Why can't I... Wait, what? And then luckily we died right here. Uh-oh. Wait, he's still in his phase too? That's gotta be illegal. Oh, he broke my armor, so I gotta back off while my armor regen. Yeah, there we go. Okay, back off. Man, how do I deal with the armor break? Bells. Yeah, he's still enraged. How do I make it so he's not enraged anymore? Oh, don't hit me. Oh. We're in the clear. Yeah, he knocked off some of my stuff. Now I could just make myself stronger, which could be what I need to do. Let's see if I can get the last of my stuff there. Okay, I see what happened here. Oh, that was weird. What did they... Oh, so when I'm viewing the trinkets, I can't see my add-ons. Huh, funky. But yeah, I lost my infinite ham bone. I mean, I still have the key. Oh, maybe it's over here. In the corner? So it's back there? Death number 2? Let's see, let me see if I can get that and then leave. So it says it's over here. Well, yeah, number 2. So I think it's over there. Let's see. Oh, he's over there in the corner. Ah, here it is. Is Ignis still chilling? Oh, I think he's stuck. He's just chilling over there. Oh, wait, no. He's not getting stuck anymore. No, he's still stuck. Is this the cheese I was looking for? Is this the cheese on my double cheese burger? Bequeath damage. This does damage, right? I guess not. Well, it looks like he's stuck in the wall. Put this stuff away. But he's not resetting, and I'm pretty sure he does have a way to break out of that. There's no chest over here. But I mean, we do have to finish this fight regardless. Wonder why... Yeah, see? As soon as I got close... Okay, I need to dodge that. Ouch. Yeah, see, this is the thing, armor brand. Reduces armor. It stacks up to 5 times. So at max stacks, I lose all my armor. But it seems like he's stuck in the wall. Oh, I bet I know why. Because the pillars are probably indestructible from the arena. And now he's stuck in there. Yeah, I think that's the case. Oh. That's not good. When he does that grab, it can one-shot me pretty close. Oh wait, nope, he's free. Oh, gotta dodge this. And I couldn't dodge it. Alright. I've done the unthinkable. You can put affixes on all of your equipment. Now it doesn't apply to every slot, but I've boosted my attack damage up to 33.19. Plus 5 attack from our necklace, plus 7 from our sword, plus 3.5 from the gem in the sword, plus 2 from the other gem in the sword, plus 16% attack damage from our backpack, plus 24% attack damage from our necklace, plus 16% attack damage from our ring, plus 15% attack damage from our helmets. We're at 50 armor from stacking armor upgrades and putting affixes on everything we own. Now, if I can't beat him now, I don't think I'll ever be able to beat him. So, let's head right back in. Hits. Yeah, we do damage. Shield block up. Not today, thank you. Can you come down? And Ignis is defeated. I think he explodes. No. Finally, he's down. Ignis is defeated. And the quest is done. The Infinity Hammer. Huh. Pretty lucky. Now, there were a couple of chests around the area. Oh, I could collect blaze spawners here. That's actually really useful. Let's see, I want to look in those chests. Now, that's all it took, guys. Just boosting yourself to Omega levels. Let's see, Crimson Barrel. What do we get? Gas tears, netherite, pork chops, skulls, nether quartz, blaze rods, gold, and treated wood planks. Cool. There should be a few more. I think one on each corner -1. Okay, one on each corner -2. So it looks like there's only 2 cool chests in here. Bam. Whoa. Easy does it. Item transporters, fluid transporters, blazing quartz, netherite scrap, gas tier, gold ingot, wither skulls, golden apples, iron ingots. Lots of good stuff. Unless there's something in this corner. Don't think there is, though. Nope, it's empty. Let's see, looks like the wall did break a little bit. Dungeon block, Ender's Catalysm. Cataclysm. Yeah, because it seems like they don't drop blaze rods. Which is odd. It is a blaze spawner. I might collect one of these, though, for later. Silk Touch. And I can't actually collect these. Never mind. Well, let's get out of here and head back home. Now, that doesn't even complete the chapter, because we have the spirits to be tampering with. So I guess we'll do that next episode. It is funny. I keep getting random pieces of these soul blocks, soul stones. Just randomly, and I'm not sure why. It's very odd. But anyway, that's all it took. If you were entertained by me dying over and over again, well, I'm happy to entertain. 35% attack speed. So if you have troubles yourself, you can try doing that. Pretty much anything that fits in like one of these slots can be given an affix and then given a bonus. Like even this thing, you can't see it in here. Let me close this. Close you. You can see, you can put 2 sockets on these boots, which means if I had more gems, I could put them on there. Curios are a bit more restricted on what you can add, for instance, but you can still stack a lot of powerful upgrades. For instance, the bonus you get from the ballast gem is attack speed, but the bonus you get from the brawler's gem is attack damage. So once you get up to like 50% attack speed, you could just add a bunch of brawler's gem to your gear to give you a higher base attack speed. Because if you go all the way to the max one, the perfect, it's +6. So if you have 12 gem slots across all your curios, 6 times 12, 72 attack damage, boost it by 50% attack damage with the other gems, you go crazy, crazy damage. And that's how you're kind of supposed to scale with this mod. That's kind of like what levels of broken you're supposed to be getting at. Now, because this mob spawner is just voiding pretty much everything except for that stuff, this won't collect gems, which means I might have to set this one up. I could set this up to be automatic and let it run, because it should collect gems just really slowly. I think this one produces a lot of stuff just because it's really fast. But now that I think about it, none of these have produced any of the dust. Like, these mobs are dropping the Time Warp Fabric and the other stuff. Oh, I think I know why. Maybe there's apothic mobs that sometimes spawn in here and then immediately get eviscerated, and that's where those are coming from. That might be the case. So, yeah, like, see, if you put it here, it doesn't do anything. But if you put it in your feet slot, it does work. And you can put affixes on your action pad, on the battery cell, and on the chronon generator. So because you always have these on your person anyway, definitely upgrade these. That's going to save you a lot of heartbreak and trouble in the future. But anyways, I'm your host, Hamid28, and I'll see you guys next time.